Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Shali, and if you clicked on this video, then you are wanting to know what the end result was on the tape-in extensions that I purchased from Better Length. I ended up going back and forth with Better Length via email, and at first, initially, they wanted to offer to refund me the cost of buying replacement tapes for the mishap with their tapes not sticking before my install could even be completed. I thought that was insulting, for lack of better words, to offer me just that small amount, especially when I had already purchased the tape replacements when I made my order with them, because I knew that these tape-in extensions could be replaced. So I thought that was insulting, and I had let them know what I really felt about it, and they had emailed me back and offered to pay me, refund me 40%. I ended up doing a claim through PayPal because that was the method that I used to make payment to them, and explain to them what the situation was. And so they were the go-between, like the mediator, to resolve the situation. And so when Better Length realized that I had put a claim in, then they decided that they were going to continue to converse with me through PayPal, which was fine. That's what I wanted them to do. And what they did was they offered me $190 back in a refund. I could have pushed to get a full refund, but I decided to go ahead and accept the $190 refund. I paid $394.80, I believe, for my order. And again, I was not trying to be an asshole about the situation. I just felt like they were trying to undercut me in, what they were initially offering, which was the tape replacements. And I think these tape replacements that I got on Amazon were like $11 and some change. So I thought that was a lot that I put out to only get that as an offer, because I had to pay for the install. Of course, it was not the installer's fault that the tapes did not work, so I wasn't going to take that from her and the initial payment for the tape-ins itself. So anyways, I took the refund that they gave me and was satisfied with that. And so yeah, actually I have put the tape-ins in, I want to say 3 times since then. I've not had them stay in for, or haven't kept them in for 8 to 10 weeks as of yet. This install probably will. What I did was I decided to put them in myself with the help of just, my long length mirror that I have behind me. I just pulled it in the bathroom and kind of, looked and felt around, and I was able to do it myself. Like the first time I did it, it was kind of difficult and it kind of pulled in some areas. So I wore it for a couple of days. Some of them were sliding out because I didn't have good placement. I end up just letting them kind of slide out as they would until I got all of them out. And then I colored my hair because my hair was a little bit light. Okay, sorry about that. I had to change my battery. So yeah, I ended up coloring my hair because my hair was lighter than the actual extension. So I darkened it with a natural brown, like a darker brown color. And then I let my hair out for a few days, and then I reinstalled it yesterday. And it came out really well. I didn't actually use both bundles. I didn't count the sandwiches that I had, but altogether, the 2 bundles that I purchased make 40 sandwiches. So you get 80 pieces. Both bundles come with 20 pieces. It's like mini bundles, and I don't know if I showed that. I'll try to insert a clip if I still have that footage. But you get like 2 mini bundles is 1 bundle, and in those mini bundles there's 20 pieces, and those 20 pieces sandwiched together make 10 pieces. So essentially you're getting 20 sandwiches per bundle, and 40 will do a full head, especially if your hair is curly. I wouldn't be able to put 3 bundles of curly hair in my hair. I just wouldn't be able to get all of it in there. Straight hair may be a different situation, but for the curly hair, 40 sandwiches in 2 bundles is to me more than enough for a full head, because I don't even have all of it in my hair. And it came out really well. I did better this time than I did the first, and I know I will get better and better at it. I'm not a big fan of going to get my hair done. I've not ever really in the past gone to a stylist and walked away feeling like I didn't need to come home and do something else to my hair or touch it up. I haven't been to a stylist in years, and so the one place that I wanted to go to get my hair done, they were booked up like crazy, and that was the young lady that I was talking about, who has several YouTube videos out there about tape-in extensions. I even found out about naturally curly tape ins. So all in all, the experience that I had with Better Length ended up not being a bad situation. If they could have brushed me off with $12, I know that they would have. So I was glad that I stayed the course with it, because I thought that it was ridiculous that it didn't even last the install. If it had lasted a week or 2 weeks and slid out, I probably would have been, chalked it up to maybe something that I did or something that wasn't done, but it wasn't the case in my situation. So I felt like I needed to advocate for myself, especially when it comes down to doing business with people that are outside of our community. We can't really break into this hair market. We're starting to, but it's been very difficult to break into this hair market. Asians have sewn up the hair industry when it comes down to beauty products and hair and things like that, and we are the ones that keep them in business. I mean, they are actually advertising for the hair of Black women on this company's, branding. Your packaging literally says that. So I feel like if they are going to market their products to us when we have an issue, they should be quick to resolve those issues, and it should not have even been a bunch of emails and conversing back and forth. They should have acknowledged, hey, that's not something that should have happened with our product, especially on the first install and with the videos and the proof that I put out there. And they should have just done the right thing from the beginning. So I feel like, they was trying to chump me off really with the offer that they gave me, which is why I end up pursuing it a little bit further. I'm not opposed to purchasing from them again. I think tape-ins are a dope ass concept. And I know tape-ins are nothing new, but it's new for a lot of us, Black women who have not ever heard of it, or we've heard of it but not have, ever seen it done on our hair textures. So I think it is a dope concept. I think the quality of Better Length's hair is bomb. So I would not be opposed to purchasing from them again. But now, having experienced tape-ins, done them a couple of times on my own hair, I kind of know, what to expect. And so if I were to order from them again and the tapes did not work, I know how to reapply new tapes. I know how to install it myself, and I wouldn't be shelling out money for an installation, that I could do for myself. So it really wouldn't bother me if that situation happened again. I don't know what was wrong with the tape. And even when I did these, I didn't put any heat on the tape-ins to get them to stay. I didn't have to do any of that. It really was just pressing. I did use a tool to clamp it down. So if you are thinking about purchasing these and doing them yourself, I think it really does help to get a tool. I don't think that you have to have a tool to get it to adhere to the other side. I think that the method that's easiest to do if you're going to do them yourself is to put the tape down first and then lift that up, which is what I did, and then sandwich it in between. A lot of the installs that you see on YouTube have the stylist putting the tape in and putting the hair over it and then sandwiching another piece, but it's easier to do it the opposite, where you're putting the tape down on the hair, you're lifting that tape up because it's going to pull the perfect amount of hair up when you do lift it up, and then putting a piece on top of it like that. So I was able to do that, press it, and they're in there. Yeah, that's pretty much my final review of what happened with the Better Length tape-ins. I do realize that even if you purchase with a Black owned business, they are outsourcing their hair as well. They're having to deal with other people as well to get these products out to us. I wasn't opposed to them. I just wanted to make you all aware of what could happen with your initial first time purchasing these tape-ins from Better Length. I don't know about any other company to compare it to. I don't know if this is something that happens often. I haven't seen a lot of videos out there on it, but I do like them. I, again, love the texture. My hair is not wet. It's pretty shiny. It's got some good shine to it. I was trying to make sure that I didn't have any heat damage because I used my Tymo straightener and my flat iron to straighten my hair a couple of days back, but my curls came back popping. This is my hair in the front right here. I love Texture ID products. They are super moisturizing, not a lot of frill. They're not really expensive. You can get them from Sally Beauty. I believe you can get it on Amazon. And this is the leave-in conditioner, and I use this to, just refresh my curls and stuff like that. Again, this is just after one day. I'm gonna see how long this install lasts. If I ever get comfortable enough to do an install on camera, I will get on recording me doing an install on myself. I don't have any plans to do any hair tutorials or anything like that, but I did want to put a video out there of what I experienced dealing with this company. I know a lot of us are looking into tape-ins. I think out of the few few companies that I did see, the tape-ins that I purchased from Better Length were pretty affordable. Again, like I said, I don't think that you really would need more than 40 sandwiches to do a full head, because I still have plenty of hair left over that I couldn't even really squeeze all in here. So I don't think you would need more than that. Again, I don't know about, you know, getting a straight texture if that would still apply, but I would imagine it would, because the hair on the weft is pretty much the same density. So I don't think I would need more than 2 bundles if I were to purchase, you know, a straighter texture. But that is it, you guys. If you have any questions for me, please leave it in the comment section down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, be blessed.